Man, Mike, this year, man, you had some like fun matchups not materialize, and you've had a long period of inactivity. You know, you don't fight, you don't get paid. How have you stayed afloat financially, man?
Oh man, that's the question, huh?
Yeah.
so I like to do um seminars, and I've done so many this year, and
Okay.
it's been keeping me a little afloat, providing me with money here and there. But with the six figures I made from the Mason Jones fight, I mean, I've been near. I've been chilling. I live a simple life. I don't go out. I don't spend money. I don't do anything. I'm a gamer. I have a PC
Mhm.
now from Viral Tech. I'm gonna shout out to Viral Tech,
Mhm.
and that's literally what I do. I just chill home and game, and every now and again I'll go out and get some food, but that's pretty much it. So
Wh-
I'm
Have you
I'm
always
really
been
good at
like that?
budgeting. Yeah.
Have you always been like that? Okay.
Yep. I'm not a
All
party
right.
kid. I'm not a
Mhm.
I want to go hang out with my friends and they're gonna go out and drink. I know if I go out and drink, I'm gonna spend a minimum of $100, and I'm just not gonna do
Yeah.
it. I'm just not gonna go.
Man,
But if you
self
want to come
control,
over to
man.
if you want to come to the house and we can have like a watch the fights night where we all
Mhm.
get a pizza and some drinks, that's amazing. I'll 100% do that. I'm not going anywhere to pay $20 for a drink. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's incredible discipline, man. Because most guys, they they kind of like they FOMO. They have that, right? It's like, yo, am I gonna
Yeah.
miss out on something if I don't go out with my friends, right? But you have good control, and you mentioned the gaming, man. Is that something? I know you've been gaming for a long time. You know, I watched
Yeah.
the interview that
My
you
whole
did.
life.
Yeah, your whole life, but like, could this turn into something that's like professional? You know, like Demetrious
Oh yeah.
Johnson has pretty created this like world for himself in the gaming.
That's what I'm trying to get to. I mean, when you get to his kind of like stature and you have the fan base that he has, and you can draw them all to your Twitch account or your Facebook gaming, and now they're all supporting you there as well as your fighting career. I
Yeah.
believe you can honestly make more fighting or gaming than you can fighting.
Oh,
Uh,
definitely, man. And
throughout the times, and it's less on your body. I mean, you can get arthritis in your hand, but that's about it.
yeah, you know, you
So I
could get
feel like
physios. You could get physios
I
and all that, right?
feel like if I can keep going with gaming and streaming, I'm helping kids. I'm trying to educate people on there as well. So I feel like if that can grow and I can make a a monthly income on there, then I probably don't need to fight as long as I would hope to or like to. I don't really want to fight past 36 maybe.
Mhm.
I don't like fighting. I mean, I've said that a million times. I just don't.
But you're good at it.
Yeah, exactly. You already
Yeah.
know. I'm good. So that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh,
If
you
you're good at
mentioned,
something, get paid for it.
yeah, for sure, take advantage. And you mentioned something about, helping kids, man, while you're gaming, like, what does that entail?
So, as I was a kid, um, I was picked on. I was bullied a lot. I was really small for my age. I was tiny, and I was advanced, so I was always ahead of where I was supposed to be. So I'd get picked on for being the littlest kid, and I had no friends. So my only friends were on video games. I would sign in to play Halo or something, and that's where my friends were. We would connect after school at like 7 p.m. after dinner, and we would all just game all night long. And that was like what saved my life because I was miserable. I was desperate for anybody because I my mom had to work multiple jobs. She was never home. My dad was not is not with us, so it was just me trying to figure out how to survive. And my friends came through gaming,
And you're trying to provide, like, a
friendship
person, yeah, friendship
through
to,
streaming.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man, and that's,
So the
man,
people
that's
the people on streaming that that they try to stream for like a year and they don't get anywhere. I want to help them grow, like build a community that we all kind of support those people and show them that there's friendship in the world.
man, that's incredible, man. Because I feel like nowadays, it seems like there's more bullying going on. It's
Yeah.
more prevalent, right?
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. But back to the fights, man. You had Medic, man. You had him lined up to fight. I felt like this was a great fight. This was a fun fight, and he was pulled. What was your reaction to that?
I understand injuries happen in this sport. and especially in training. I feel like injuries happen more in training than in an actual fight. So I have nothing bad to say about anybody who pulls out of a fight. You have your own reasons, and that's on you. It's the UFC's job to rematch us, and they did their job. I got a new opponent, right? Slava Claus. I don't want to butcher his name,
Yeah.
and respects. I mean, he took the fight, and we're gonna be fighting next Saturday. I feel like stylistically, they're the same people. They're both kind of striking, and I do as well. So it's just kind of like a fight that people would want to see.
When you go into the striking style that he has, like, what do you see?
Where he comes
Is he more
from,
of like a technical striker to you, or
yeah.
is he more of a wild guy, a guy that's just aggressive and takes risks?
I learned that you stick to the basics, you win a lot more. And he's from the only fight I've watched was his last one, and when I see him striking, he's very technical. So I feel like he sticks to the basics that get the job done, which is smart. You can be a flashy fighter, but you miss one and then you're on your back and it's over. Or or you try to throw something crazy and you get caught in the mix and it's over. So he's a very technical, hands up, throw the punches he needs to throw kind of guy.
And the last time we saw you in action was against Mason Jones. One of the craziest fights in the past couple of years. It was an emotional win for you. How much were you able to build off that performance with all that you went through?
Yeah, I learned that I was still not ready for the 55 division after that fight. I showed up to the fight, Abu Dhabi. We went showed up to Abu Dhabi. They weighed us when we got there. I was like 162, 161. I think it was 161 and point like four. And they gave me like full on meals to eat. They're like, Mike, you can eat whatever you want. I was like, I'm not used to this. I don't want to. So fight day, I was like 164. Stepping into the cage, I was so light. I guarantee you, he
Wow.
was probably 180, probably a little more.
Yeah.
He was big, so I feel like everything I threw at him didn't really phase him at all. I threw like everything at him, and I took away from that after the Mason Jones fight. I took a while to kind of build onto my physique and my power that I have at 55. If I'm gonna stay here, I need to be able to hold these guys down and hit these guys to where they fall. So that's what I did. My focus for the entire year of 2021 was to build my size and get ready for another 55 fight. And I feel like I have. I'm touching 180 all the time now, sometimes even more. And then 2022, I was ready to go, and just I'm having like trouble getting fights, or I'm being shelved for not taking the Jai fight. Either way, whatever happened in 2022 was nonsense. I've been ready to fight since January.
Yeah, you seem like you're in incredible shape year round, like you're shredded, dude. Did you ever, during that year of putting on size, did you ever just kind of allow yourself to just bulk up a little bit, you know what I mean? Just
Oh
get a little
yeah.
bit of meat on you?
Oh, I mean, this is I'm never dieting. I still haven't started dieting for my fight. I just never diet, and when I do, I just lose a bunch of weight really fast. So I just have to keep eating. Like here. This is a macadamia nut cookie from Dunkin' or Subway.
People
Oh,
are very jealous of that, right? That you're able to just eat whatever you want and not gain weight and keep shredded, man. It's a huge advantage, to be honest with you, for a
it
fighter.
takes a lot of work. I mean, I put in the work. I train
Yeah.
because I like to. That's what I like doing. I hate the fighting part, but going to the gym, seeing my friends, trying out different techniques and messing around and laughing, having fun. That's what I love to do. So I wake up and I do that for hours and hours and hours every day, like 5+ hours. So I can eat whatever I want. I'm burning it off. I burn probably 5,000 calories a day, and I eat maybe like 7,000. I kind of just maintain my weight.
And with that, I mean, training and developing, and whenever a fighter is away for an extended period, that's the interesting part, is what new tools did they mold in that time? Could you give us a little glimpse of that?
Um, I feel like I'm just honing in on the details of my skill set. In the Mason Jones fight, there were many things that I feel like I could have done better. And after watching the fight, I feel like maybe my hand was a little too low, and I worked on throwing punches, keeping the hand glued to my body, and all this like little tiny things. But uh, I feel like I did very well. I checked all the kicks. He landed one kick on that fight, and they like it was the perfect timing where I was stepping, so it looked like it buckled me, but I didn't feel it at all, like zero. And that was the only kick he landed. I after fighting Sadiq and getting kicked in my leg 1,000 times, I went to Thailand,
Yeah.
and you know, and
Yeah.
I trained with Top. I asked him to help me check leg kicks more, all of them, and I don't get kicked anymore. It's
Top
rare.
Noy.
Or uh Top Surin, right?
Oh, top
The one,
Saxerin. Top, the big
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
one who
yeah.
kneed me in the stomach.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that was a yeah. I remember those documentaries. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just to see like you return. You know, what I mean, it's like the sport. If you're not in the news, if you're not fighting like every couple of months, people forget about you. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's sad to say, but it's the truth.
no,
You get to
100%.
you get your chance this time around to get on the stage again and prove that you're one of the top guys coming up. Like, what do you expect in this fight out of yourself?
I I 100% expect to win. I don't ever expect to go into the octagon and try to just last or anything like that. I mean, everyone's goal is to win, but I feel like I train and learn so much all the time that my skill set is levels above where I'm at in the UFC because of my absence. Like me fighting once a year, or in this case it's been a year and a half. So me fighting in that time frame puts my skill set way beyond where I am ranked or where I'm fighting. Like if I say I keep up with Dustin, I keep up with Gamrot and Armand. Like we go at it back and forth. Nobody's winning, nobody's losing. It's wars. That's where I am. I'm up in that top 10 skill wise, but because I'm absent, I'm down at the bottom. And yeah, you're right. People do forget. I do have a lot of solid fans and solid people who have always they become friends through the internet, and now I know that they stick by my side. And ever since I announced this fight, I've been getting hundreds of messages of people just being, "I'm excited to see you back. I'm excited to see you back." So it's gonna be fun. And the fact that I'm finally on a main card is my first main card fight, kicking off the main card. After people see this fight, that I'll get to get my shot on the mic. I just want to grow my following, so I'm trying to get. I just want to get to 100,000 followers. That's literally it. The more people
For sure, man.
that right there, I guarantee you, if you can get me to 100,000 followers, I will get more fights. They'll be like, Mike has attention. Let's get him more fights. 100%, because that's what they do.
Well, that's what they want. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. Like that's what
They
they
want the
want.
popular. They want the popular
Exactly.
kids. So
Yeah.
after my fight, when I win, I'm gonna take the mic and I'm gonna say, "Look, you want to see me fight more? Get me to 100,000 followers. That's all I need. You'll see me in here 4 times next year."
For sure. Hey, I would love to see that, man. That's just 4 action-packed matchups in a year. You're right, man. It's like the UFC is UFC, so you got to take advantage of that platform for yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's you, man. You're the guy that's going in there and fighting, and you got to build off that as best as you can. And you got the gaming going on, seminars. You know what I mean? Like if you build a following of 100K, there's more seminars for you as well.
100%. So that
More money.
also helps me outside. Yeah, helps me outside of fighting.
Yeah, man. I love to see it, man. I love to see that you have the focus of like being able to be an entrepreneur outside of just fighting and growing, man. October 1st,
I've
man. At the end of
learned.
the day,
I've
yeah,
learned. I've been around the people who have taken this platform and done nothing with it. So I've experienced
yeah.
what they have done wrong, and I don't want to be there.
Hey, man, that's great to hear, man. But at the end of the day, we're here to watch you fight, man. It's gonna be good to see you back in the cage in Las Vegas. Thank you, Mike, man, so much for the time and
Yeah,
all the best in the streaming and everything outside of that as well.
I appreciate it. And man, I look forward to giving you a show. I feel like after my fight, when I kick off the main card, people are gonna stay for it. So